Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, young man out of Syracuse.
He got the win last week, and we all know how infrequently rookie quarterbacks win in the playoffs. So by now, it feels like old hat to him. Well, maybe not old hat, but you got to believe he'll be looser, calmer going into this one. He already knows what it takes to lead a team to victory in the playoffs.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. And he'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The Falcons offense set to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. 2nd and 14.
A 5-yard loss on the play. Brings up second.
He'll drop to throw.
At the 26-yard line.
A complete to Drake London. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of
25 yards there on the catch and run.
And the Falcons, first down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll set up to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
We both know there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd and 2. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. To start it out, Robinson trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. Short throw caught by Pitts. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now back to throw. That is caught. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw again. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 12 yards to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Robinson up the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. Back to throw now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. First down now, but that clock rolling.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Got a man, it's London. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback because I thought one of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. Hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Oh, look at the juke. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Another Falcons.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
On the coverage.
Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
It's another first down, and that'll be a gain of 21 yards.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up a third down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Bijan Robinson. Incomplete.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Incomplete.
Now a second and 10.
Second and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
Brings up third
Right
down
where this set of
and
downs
10.
started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop them a couple of yards short. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up. And here now come the Falcons. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Second and 1. That one deep for London. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They'll look to throw for it on third and 1. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first down instead of airing it out.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 8 at the Buccaneers' 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. The offense on third down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. These guys running back out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. A good pick up there at 22.
That's good for a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This is the blitz on the quick slant. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way to catch.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
They'll look to throw.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Buccaneers 24, Falcons.
So out come the Falcons now. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up.
They'll look to throw here.
At the 20.
Forced out to it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack. And it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Anthony Walker, given that O-line fits, he gets in there to drop him.
A 3-yard.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This pass is caught by London. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
The Falcons ready to take over. And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3, fourth quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Buying time to his left.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of the game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. It's prepared for him to try and take off.
Back to throw. Into the hands of London. This is 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Escaping the pressure right.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Kyle Pitts. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. All they need is a field goal. Any kind of score here on this second drive would be a game winner. It's 1st and 10. That is incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Looking deep here from Mooney. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Back to throw again. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Falcons.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
Kyle Pitts. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
He'll look to throw. Right back to Pitts again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
Now second and 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on to the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you